his rectoral address in 1891, The Doctrine of the Covenant Reformed Theology, really is so foundational to everything he does. And this sermon fits right in with what he's stating in that sermon. But if I were pressed and you asked me in regard to the Old Testament exegesis, and the understanding of what Voss is putting forward, and I had to pick one page out of all of Voss's writings for the Old Testament, I would pick page 22 of the Biblical Theology, where he's talking about pre-redemptive revelation. This sermon explains that page like no other. It's like a commentary upon what is going on in pre-redemptive revelation, and yet it's just it it's a sweep of redemptive history that he's taking us on and seeing this is what God designed from the beginning, and it's a relationship that is a one of intimacy, one of God, the holy, lofty one, condescending and giving himself to us in a way that's like friend beholding friend. And so it becomes really, I think, the gateway to all of Voss's Old Testament exegesis. God does not in any way cease being God. He is in that sense, Voss takes great pains to emphasize that. But because we're made in his image, we are fitted to be in communion. And once we're fitted to be in communion, Voss says that neither God nor us would never be satisfied with anything less than a full communion. And so I loved what Lane said about God being the treasure, the possession, the inheritance. He is so right. And you'll see this all the way through everything that Voss does. But I'll just give you one example. When Voss goes to the New Testament, he comes to 2 Corinthians chapter 3, and he's talking about the veil that's over Israel. Um, it's because they do not see God as their possession. They see something other than God as their possession, and it's a veil. They end up making that which is temporal and to pass away eternal. But God is the eternal one, and He is the one they're to have their hope fixed upon, and He is the one who has given Himself to us in covenant. And this is what Voss is driving at throughout all of his Old Testament exegesis.